Welcome back. My name is Ron. This is my Minecraft Forever World on my Bedrock Edition on my PS5. I'm here in my pillager defending village, and I just wanted to check in and show a little bit of progress that I've made in the past week or so. I also put out a video. I've been trying to do modded Minecraft with Bedrock add-ons, and it just never seems to go the way I want it to or something. So anyway, that was something I tried recently again. Still can't quite get the balance right. Um, so I'm back at my Forever World because that's what it's for, being my Forever World. So anyway, let's take a quick tour around the world. I can show you some of the things I've been working on. I have a horse here, and one of the things I've been trying to do is connect more parts of my world to the rest of the world. So created a path between this village outpost kind of thing where the pillagers attack. I've modified it a little more, but I'm almost happy with the progress on that. But my main thing here is that I've created this path back towards my first village. Did some terraforming through here, and it's always nice to not always just use the elytra to get from point A to point B. Um, I'll come back and probably do more detail work to the path and light it up. So it comes back in here between my main base and the first village. It'd be nice if I could run a path through more wheat fields. They're much more impressive on a horse than flying over with an elytra. It's just a little too fast. You don't really get to experience it as much. So here is my main structure, base, house. I've been thinking I should come back and do some remodeling or upgrading, tweaking to the design. Uh, it was one of my first big builds here. And then off in the distance there I have a bee farm where I can collect honey and such. Um, and then underneath here it's crops and these guys here, whose name escapes me at the moment. Sniffers, yeah, that's right, sniffers. So I have 3 sniffers. I'm not sure what I want to do with these guys, but they are here for me to do more things with once I decide what I want to do with them. So yeah, like I said, this is really the way Minecraft traveling. You just miss so much if you're not just traveling by horse or by foot, elytra or nether portals. Just you really kind of lose track of where you are in the world. You just go from point A to point B almost immediately, and it's sort of like just walking places versus driving places. You just don't get the same sense of what to expect. And then over here I have something I've been working on. I'd started this in a previous episode, or between previous episodes. It's a barn. It's a horse barn, and then I put a little ghast silo beside it. Still not quite right sure on the dimensions. I'm taking damage, or the Ghasts are taking damage coming in and out of these. So I think it was like 6 by 6 is what you need, and these are like 7 by 7. But they stay in there fairly securely. And so yeah, I'll show you the rest of this barn. It's a pretty basic structure. It's got like a barn shape and color to it or whatever. But and then the gas tower is kind of like a silo. I thought that went well together. Not sure the colors all go well together, but it's still a work in progress, just like anything. So in here, so I can just tie up my horse here, and so I've been doing the whole donkey thing because I would really like to get a fast, reliable donkey. Donkeys provide a lot more storage. So that would be handy for that purpose. But if I could get a donkey to be as fast as a horse too, that would be really nice. And then up here I've got some storage. I added another nether portal. I had moved the one that was over there, but I've kept them both actually. And just some leftover chest monstery kind of things. But so I've linked it into my nether network, nether portal network. And has a little corner spot over here between, what are these guys, the Bobs? You guys the Bobs? Yeah, you're the Bobs. They're still collecting ender pearls for me from the Enderman, which is very handy. Some are doing a better job than others. Left some iron behind so they can repair themselves and such. But so yeah, this is the my main base, my main portal. I redesigned or redid the one over here for First Village, which I still need to come up with a better name for, I guess. And yeah, so this just takes me directly back to the barn. I've lit this place up fairly well, so I don't have to worry about creepers or mobs attacking here. I did have a creeper explosion earlier, but I've repaired it since then. Put more torches out, things like that. So yeah, it's just one of those things on my list of things to do. To go ahead and do that. In theory, I'd like to keep all the areas connected or attached via horse path or donkey paths, and to give the world more of a connected feel. This is a previous path I had made. Takes me back to world spawn. It's quite the hike, actually. You can see my beacons. I've been putting up more beacons, doing more wither fights. Gives me a better sense of where things are and how things are connected. I'm sure I'll come back and do more work on this trail as well, and highlight maybe some of the views and vistas from various mountains through here. This is of course my first exploration on this world was this general direction from spawn to that first village, and it's just kind of nice to see the progress, and to just keep building on the same world, and just exploring and enjoying how it's all coming together. I never think to tame some parrots. They would be a nice addition, I think, to the world. Some of my bases or whatever. There's some jungle chickens. Maybe I'll start a zoo next. That might be fun. Get some animals from various parts of the world and transport them around. And here we are at world spawn. I already have a horse here as well. I was going around collecting all my horses and donkeys and trying to put them all in the barn, but it's a never-ending kind of thing. But pretty sure. All right, can I ride a horse through a portal? I thought I could. I guess I can. Interesting. Can I do it? Can I walk a horse through a portal? Yeah, I guess I can. I had watched somebody do that on Java recently, and they went through a portal with a horse very quickly. So obviously we can also get between locations in the Nether via the horse. And it is, of course, obviously much quicker that way, but the view the view isn't quite as good. So I might want to fill that hole in before I do that again. So I think the horse went through. Yep. He should be back in my barn. On the second floor, technically, but back in my barn. So, yeah. And let's see what else I want to show off here. I mean, this is still first village here, and not a lot has changed in here. I did a lot of detail work here, too much maybe, and it's kind of self-sufficient. They take care of themselves. Golems protect them. They've got a nice safe area here to just do their own thing. But yeah, I should show you how the gas thing works too. It's not too advanced or by any means. I know there's probably better ways of doing it. Maybe I'll research some of those. But so anyway, there's 3 stables in the silo for gas. You can just take the ladder up to each one. I believe they won't get out unless you open these gates, if they're anything like horses, but again, I may be wrong. And then you just get on top of your ghast and just go through the door, except without taking damage. And of course I'm running that, what's it called, actions and stuff mod that allows different kinds of animation and such. So, and if you ever want to really see the world at a very slow pace, the Ghast is really good for that. I had some pale oak trees here growing for a farm for some of the wood to help with the build. I didn't have quite as much in stock or in storage as I thought I did. Um, and then of course I have my little mini floating village up there. And there's another horse back there. So I'll be taming and catching and taming and breeding different horses and donkeys now. See what I can get for you know, health, stamina kind of things, and oh, I seem to be crawling on my Ghast. I'm sort of sandwiched between some Ghast right now, and I think it's kind of funny. Yeah, okay, lost my train of thought here. All right. So yeah, it's not a huge upgrade or change or whatever, but it's progress. Uh, and you know, I'm having fun while I'm doing it, so that means a lot to me too. Um, I don't feel like I'm under any pressure to do anything, and I'm just kind of enjoying the game as it is. So yeah, that's just kind of wanted to check in, let people know I'm still back in my forever world. Still doing updates, still doing advancements. So yeah, again, my name is Ron. Thank you for watching. I hope you hope to see you again soon. Thank you.